Welcome back to the Joco weekend.
Oh, sorry.
What's going on?
And then we do our intro.
Welcome back to the Joco weekend show.
Joco weekend show.
I'm Josh.
I'm Corey.
And this is the Joco weekend show.
Once again,
welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. Episode 7.
I think this is number 7.
Episode
7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Yeah.
Why did it have to be 6 and 7?
Well, I counted to 5.
You had to be 5. I had to be the last 2.
I was hoping you'd back me up.
Disgusting.
I tell you, man, it's terrible. So, but now, welcome back, guys. Welcome to the Joco Weekend Show, and we hope, as always, you've liked what you've seen so far. I mean, we have had 6 episodes, and I know. You gonna say something
real quick before you forget? Go ahead and hit that like button now if you've enjoyed them up to this point.
Hit that subscribe button.
We have a great show for you. We have so much to talk about.
We have so much to talk about, and he did say hit the like button. I interrupted, said hit the subscribe button. But you also need to leave a comment, and after they leave a comment, Josh, what should they do? You want me to tell them?
Yeah.
Y'all need to hit that notification bell just so you can stay.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot
that way y'all can stay in the loop of what's going on, and hey, the Joco Weekend Show, whatever's happening.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
That's what. Yeah. It all comes back to welcome back to the show.
It all welcome back, guys.
It goes full circle. Oh man, hope you guys had a great week. We've had a lot going on. A lot.
We have had a lot going
on. Where are we gonna? Let's just start with the drink, I guess.
Yeah, let's start with the drink like we normally do. Yeah, but first off, we hope you guys had a great July 4th.
Oh, July 4th.
July 4th, man.
A week or two ago.
Man, where are we going? It seems like we just started. When did we start this? Back in January.
It's basically December now.
Basically, we do an episode a month. It seems like. Is this episode 7? This is the 7th month. It's like, man, where's the time going?
Right.
Man, it's like, dude, before long, it's going to be snow on the ground at Christmas.
It's going to be next year.
We're going to be doing a Christmas edition.
We're going to do Christmas 2028.
2028. We're going to skip 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just go right to 2028.
Yep, straight to it.
Yep. So, now, as always, guys, we're going to start the show off with let me see this, Josh.
Ooh, what is that?
Let me see this before you go too crazy with it.
What is that?
So, this is the Jack Daniel's 12 year.
Put it up close so they can see it.
Jack Daniel's 12 year. Josh will, if it'll focus, he'll probably do like normal. He'll put a picture of this bottle, probably either over my face or over his face, whatever he decides to do when he does the editing. But yeah, this is the Jack Daniel's 12 year, man. It's one of the, actually the second time they've ever done an age statement Jack Daniel's has.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's...
What's an age statement mean?
Well, it's 12, the number 12.
Oh, just saying how long it was aged?
I mean, that is an age statement, Josh, letting people know how long it's been aged.
I don't know, man. I'm not a professional like you.
I'm not either, man. So I just kind of just wing it, but no.
I'll read the bottle.
Just read the bottle, yeah. So here's a little bit of information. Go ahead, let us know.
Our master distiller has hand-selected this small batch of 12-year-old whiskey that's... What is that word? That's reminiscent of our founder. It's hard to read.
What is that word?
Text. Guys, look, the text is golden, it's shiny.
This is the text.
Tiny.
Can you read that?
Look at the text.
There's no way you can read that without a magnifying glass, but we're going to let Josh try to figure it out.
Okay, so it's
Start all over.
Oh, gosh.
We're going to rewind that.
Our master distiller has hand-selected this small batch of 12-year-old whiskey that's reminiscent of our founder, Mr. Jack, a rare spirit, unique and complex.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So they, I think it was last year, Josh. They came out with a Jack 10 year. It was a Jack 10 year batch. I think it was batch number 1. They also released another 10 year this year that was batch 2. However, this is batch 1 of the 12 year. So yeah, it's
batch 1.
Yeah, batch 1. Yeah, I have not tried the 10 year batch 1. I want to say I've tried the batch 2, but the batch 1 10 year, I want to say they were like picked as the number 4 whiskey in the world last year.
Wow.
So yeah, it was actually.
So maybe we're in for a treat here.
We are in for a treat. So yeah, this is batch number 1. If you can see it, like I said, Josh will take a picture of this. But this is the 12-year Jack Daniels, and Josh, as always, I'm gonna let you do the honors, man. Yeah,
I'm always the one doing it.
You're the one doing the honors, man. So I'm gonna let you have at it.
I can't remember because after I've had one, I can't remember anything that happened the whole rest of the episode. Okay.
Yep. So, and a little bit about the Jack, man. So this is the let me see. I pulled up a little information on it. It says this is the second aged stated release in over 100 years of Jack Daniels, with Jack 10 last year being the first time they ever put an age statement on the bottle. So this is a 12-year-old whiskey. They take 4 years. They take the barrels and the first 4 years spend on the top floor of the rick house. So the first 4 years that they have the barrels aging, they spin at the very, very top. Are you getting ready to make the face to the customer?
This thing smells strong,
dude,
bro.
well, it is 107 proof, so we're actually in for a good treat. So yeah, I'm actually excited, man.
I'm excited.
Right, so hey, you got to pour it. So this is this one's yours. I think is this. I don't know. As always, we're using the Joco Weekend Show.
Joco Weekend Show
shot glasses. Yeah, and then the music would probably start.
Available on JocoWeekendShow.com.
We have a website?
No, there's no website.
Don't tell them that yet. We're working on it. There is a JocoWeekendShow.com website coming.
Or .org.
.org.
.gov.
It can't be .gov. We're not government. We're not government funded.
Not yet.
Not yet. So, but there is a JocoWeekendShow.com website coming. So we're using the shot glasses that we've decided to go with. As always, we still have the Hershey glass and the Rick and Morty glass. They are retired, but we still keep them here as that's reminders.
That's even.
Yep. And honestly, Josh, I hate to do this because my buddy Casey and a lot of many others will probably frown upon this because this is a 12-year-old whiskey that we are shooting right now.
You don't care.
I do care. Because I don't want anybody to frown upon this, but.
Guys, it's not even a full shot, so it's like a sip.
It's actually taste. Yeah. It's just not even. It's not a sip. It's just a taste.
It's just a mouthful. It's like if you had it in a glass. Yep. It's the amount that would go in your mouth.
That's it. So as always, we want to take a shot for you guys joining us for the Joco Weekend Show.
What was I supposed to say?
The Joco Weekend Show.
Joco Weekend.
We're supposed to tell them like 10 times, Josh.
Look, it's
and we've only told them 18 so far. So
it's our first day.
Cheers, guys. Welcome back, and
cheers.
Hope you guys enjoys episode 7. But yeah, this is the Joco Weekend Show.
Cheers.
And this is the 12-year Jack Daniels. All right, Josh. Let's do it.
Let's try it. Oh dear. Oh my. Wow.
That is good. Oh wow. Ooh. That's Oh man.
Ooh.
Oh.
That is bold. What?
That's got a lot. Oh man. That's got a lot of flavor.
That's a lot.
It's good though.
It stays with you. I'm not gonna lie. It was so shocking when I first drank it.
Whew. It does linger.
It changes flavor as you sit on it.
It does linger. It hangs out.
It's not bad at all.
No, it's actually very, very good.
It's also very strong.
It's very strong. Yep.
And my chest is on fire.
Yeah, mine's a little warm. I think I'm gonna have to wash this down. Sip down a little bit of water. So. Mm-hmm.
Cheers to water.
Cheers to water. Man.
Oh man.
I will say of everything we've tried. Now we did try the Sinatra, which is the top of the line.
Oof.
That Jack 12, man, that's probably that might be up there with the best of the best that we've tried. That I've tried anyway.
It's here's the thing. Here's how I feel about it. And you call me a wimp if you want.
Okay.
I feel like it is wimp. For here, I'm like wimp.
Wimp. Yeah.
It's like I was just waiting for the opportunity. Nah, but I feel like it's the best we've had.
Yeah.
If it wasn't quite as strong, I feel like it's just a little too strong for me anyway.
Yeah. See, I mean,
but if I had it in ice now with some ice, so dilutes it.
So you want it in ice, but you don't like anything. You don't like your whiskey cold.
I don't like it in the freezer.
Well, I don't like it in the freezer either. I just want it chilled.
Well, I don't like it that cold. I don't like it colder than it would be sitting in ice.
Oh, okay. So if it's sitting in ice, which is probably frozen ice, water, right? It's going to be colder sitting in ice than in the freezer.
But no.
Anyway.
The freezer is colder than ice.
Okay, we'll let that slide.
The freezer is colder than ice.
It is.
It is.
You're as cold as ice.
It should be.
Are you willing to sacrifice? No, I'm just kidding. No, that is really good though. No, ouch. Yeah, that is really good. That is like I said, from everything that we have tried, that's probably one of the best Jacks we've had.
It's a bold. It's like spice and bold.
And it does linger a little bit. It's got a lot of flavor. I taste it. It's very good. So, and that is batch 1. Hopefully when they come out, they'll come out with one next year at some time and we can try batch 2. There is a Jack Daniel's 10-year. There's a batch 1 and a batch 2, and so hopefully maybe we can try one of those on the next episodes. I'm not sure. That's all we've got right now. But
on the next episode of the
Joco Weekend Show.
All right.
So I think that's 20 times now. So hey, I think
it's 19. I'll get another one later.
All right, I think they know what they're watching by now. So yeah. But nah, man. So yeah, but well, hey, first thing is, I don't know if you guys saw, we posted a little short. Somebody had a birthday a couple of weeks ago. It was a Josh.
It was me.
Yeah, so I posted a little short on
my birthday, guys.
Yeah, so happy birthday to Josh.
Thanks for all the birthday love, guys.
Hashtag birthday. I guess I would go this way when kind of appear like hashtag birthday Josh.
Oh yeah. But, it's gonna be like fireworks. And
that's it.
Balloons coming up. It's gonna be a wild show.
A little clap.
Yeah. We're gonna edit some cool stuff in.
Yeah, but I did a little short on our page on YouTube, and I appreciate you guys, wishing Josh a happy birthday, liking the page, and everything you guys did. So, and I'm sure he appreciated it too.
Appreciate you guys,
yeah. But yeah, Josh, on behalf of the Joco Weekend Show, happy birthday, buddy, and welcome to the 35 Club. 34 Club. Yeah, okay, so welcome to the 34 Club.
Years
young.
Whatever. I feel like I'm in the middle. I feel like I'm not young. I'm not old. I'm just
there.
It's a weird age, right?
Yeah,
you're like your mid 30s. You're just
just going through the motions, man.
Yeah, you're like I'll be old soon.
Well, what did you do for your birthday? Did you do anything for your birthday?
What did I do? So
I know we went to dinner, but
I saw you. Yeah, got to hang out with Corey.
Yeah, me and Josh went out to dinner for his birthday.
So I woke up and a couple of friends came over and I woke up. So I started the day by my usual waking up,
getting in the shower. Yeah,
it's like once upon a time. But I had some friends come over. We went to the pool actually, which was
nice.
It was rainy early on. Like I wanted to go to the pool all week. I was like, on my birthday, I'm going out in the sun, get in the pool, et cetera, so forth, so on, and what have you. And it was a little drizzly, and I was like, let's just go anyway. But then, like 10 minutes to being out there, the sun comes out, the sun is just beaming. Up. It's a lot of people out there. We're having a great time. I had a couple of drinks, so I was feeling good, having a good time. And then you were there. We went to dinner at a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, we did.
That place, I need to remember the name of that place.
Yeah,
but it was very good.
It was good. I wasn't able to make it to the pool. I'm not sure what I had to do that day. I don't know.
Something with work, I think.
I don't know if it was work or if I was out of town, but I think I came back that night. But yeah, we did hang out that night. Yeah. We did go to dinner. Yeah, the Mexican place we went to, it was really good, man. Really good. The service was amazing. I mean, they were busy, but
you know what it was? It was our friend's kid's birthday that day too.
Oh, Chad.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So our buddy Chad McCann, and his wife Becca, they have a son named CJ. They have the same exact birthday.
Yeah,
as
we're twins. Yeah, they're 20 years apart.
Yeah, they're twin cousins, 20 years apart. So, and I want to say, I think CJ turned 12 because I want to say this was his last year of not being a teenager.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I think he turned 12. So CJ, happy birthday to you too, buddy.
CJ.
Happy birthday, CJ.
Hey CJ, we're twins. Remember that?
Y'all were twins. CJ, don't ever forget it.
He's like, I don't look anything.
No, you don't look anything like him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that's where I was at. I was at CJ's. I went to his birthday party.
Yep.
That's right. So I could. That's right. We celebrated CJ's birthday, and he had a nice little turnout, man. He had a bunch of his buddies there, and Chad and Damien, everybody like normal went over there, checked him out, and then that night we met up and had some dinner.
Got to play some video games.
Yeah, we played out some video games. That was pretty fun, man. Had a good time.
Good night. Yeah.
What'd you get for your birthday? Did you get anything?
Not really. Like everyone knows, most people that know me know I don't want gifts.
Yeah, we're the same way, man.
One of my friends' kids gave me a gift because he knows my stream and stuff.
Yeah, listen, what'd you get?
Let's see, this is like this is actually the only gift I got.
So this is actually pretty cool. Josh is like me. He
wrote a card. He doesn't take gifts. My friend's son wrote that.
It says "Happy Birthday"
and Gigi.
And
then he gave me this like Mario set. Oh wait, there is an inside. It's a drawing of like me playing Mario on my stream.
Yep. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. That's me on so basically, this is Josh. Ohmygosgh.
Yeah.
Nice. And then this is the.
So if you don't know, I stream on Facebook Gaming, Josh Ohmygosgh.
Josh Ohmygosgh, it will go right here.
FB.gg/Josh Ohmygosgh. Let's just have it go across the stream.
Yep, Josh Ohmygosgh.
There we go.
And it just hit me right in the face.
Yeah, but he also gave me this, which I thought was pretty dope. I still got to take it out of the box and put it together because I'm lazy.
Nice.
But yeah, that's all I got because most people know that I don't want gifts. Like I'd rather just hang out and have some tacos and
spend time with each other. That's gifts. Really hanging out, fellowship, being with your friends and family. That's really all it's about, man.
Exactly.
And we're the same way, man. When it comes to Christmas, we don't really. I mean, we would rather get together and eat. I mean, as you can tell, I never go hungry for a meal, but I don't get it. Because I'm so fat, but we're the same way, man. We do we just get together and we hang out. We don't really do gifts either. So it's in my opinion, everybody's different, but in my opinion, I don't think that's what it's about. I think it's about being together and just spending time with each other. Gifts, hey, we work enough to buy what we want to buy. Mm-hmm. So when we want to buy it, so that's just my opinion. Yeah. So, but that's cool, man. Well, I'm glad you had a good birthday, man.
I had a great one. It was a lot of fun. Man. Saw a lot of people, hung out,
Yeah. Well, it was good to get everybody together too, and we actually took some pictures.
Oh yeah,
together. Yeah. So we will include those. Yeah, we will include those. I don't know if Josh he'll either do it now or at the end, but you'll see some pictures of all of us together at the restaurant
at some point.
Yeah, at some point in the video. So yeah, it was pretty cool. So we had a good time.
My brothers were there and my cousins, so y'all see them.
Yeah. I was glad to see Tim and Mike, man. I hadn't seen your brother Tim, and it's been a minute, man.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you the last time I've seen Mike. It's been a long time.
Yeah, probably a few years.
Yeah, I was glad to see those guys. And Drew and Candy, they were there too. So shout out to Drew, Candy, Tim, and Mike. We love you guys as always. And
Angel, Jared.
Yeah, Angel. Yeah.
But they'll all be in the picture, so you guys can check it out at the end of the video.
Picture, so.
Appreciate you guys.
Yep. So but Josh, happy birthday, man. We're glad you had a good birthday. Yeah, man.
And then it was like it was like 1 week before the 4th or something like that.
I think it was 1 week. Yeah, because your birthday's like the last week of the month,
It was the last
right?
weekend, so it's like a week and a couple of days.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then the 4th, fireworks as always. Well, what did you do for the 4th? Did you do anything?
Let me tell you about my 4th.
Every time July 4th comes, you remember that video where the guy in the wheelchair, they were setting off fireworks,
back it up, Terry,
Terry,
put it in reverse, Terry,
Terry, what are you doing? No, every time July 4th comes, I don't know why, but I think of that video.
That's a great video.
Like, he's sitting there put it in reverse, and he's not going anywhere, and the fireworks just pow, pow.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God.
That's a good one.
That's probably the funniest video. We'll try to include that in this podcast. I don't know if we'll get copywritten for it, but he's like, Terry, back up, Terry.
Yeah, we'll at least link it in the description.
He just sits there and don't do anything. Yeah. That is so funny. Every time July 4th comes, I think of that video. So that's pretty funny. So
put it in reverse. Yeah, so I went downtown, right?
Okay.
And I'm just hanging. Like, I live streamed it for my gaming page.
Oh, really?
And so I just hung out. Like, I just went down there. Tim was down there. My brother.
Nice.
Saw him. Just pretty much filmed the festivities.
Right.
That they had going on. But then I came back home. Because I was like, I'll come out home, shower, because it was hot. Yeah, so I had been sweating. It
was a hot day, man. So it was very humid that day.
Yeah, that's what it was. The humidity that kind of caught you off guard.
The humility.
Humanity.
The humility was high. But go ahead.
So I
worked with a lady that couldn't say humidity. Rest in peace, Mo. I miss you. But Ramona, she couldn't say humidity. She would always say, "Man, the humility is so high." I love her to death, but yeah, she was funny, so I miss her to death. But she was cool. But go ahead.
Yeah. So the humidity has been tough for me to adjust to moving back here.
Yeah.
But so I came back home, took a shower, and I was like, let's find a good spot to watch the fireworks. The fireworks were at that baseball stadium downtown.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, you know what? Because for those that don't know, I live very close to downtown.
Right.
So I have a perfect view of the whole downtown.
You're pretty much in walking distance anywhere you want to go.
Yeah, I did walk. When I went down there, I walked. So what I did was, I was like, man, and then I told you the pool.
Yep.
The pool has a rooftop area as well. So it's like the perfect view. And I was like, man, let's go to the pool. Watch the fireworks. Right. Have you been over there?
I have not.
Okay, so yeah, it's I'll show it to you one day, but it's got a rooftop area. You see the whole downtown. I was like, we can watch the fireworks. It'll be an amazing view.
Right.
And we get there. There's a bunch of other people there. We're all just hanging out and stuff. And then the fireworks start on the backside of the skyline. Wow. Like, we couldn't even see them. We couldn't see them.
You had prepared and planned to, like, all right, guys, we got a good bird's eye view, and then it's behind us like, what the heck is this?
There was like a gap between two buildings like this, and the fireworks were just going on. We were like, yeah, there's some fireworks. It was awful. It was awful, but it was funny. That
was so funny.
And it was still a really cool like evening though. It was nice to just kind of chill out, and I'm sure if I had gone back downtown, it would have been a ton of traffic and people.
Oh yeah, it'd have been busy, man.
Yeah.
You remember that July 4th, man? This has probably been 7-8 years ago when me, you, and Drew were roommates years ago, and Drew. You remember Drew went to Florida and he brought back that thing called the cannonball. And, yeah. And he decides, he's like, well, we're gonna set this thing off, and we're thinking, hey. It's just some little like. You
got a fountain, like it would just be just like a little.
Yeah, shooting from the ground.
Yeah.
No, this and we'll include a video.
I think I filmed it.
I think you did film it.
I have it somewhere.
I may have it on my phone. I have to look. But
old
this
video.
Man, it's probably 6 or 7 years ago. Maybe be older than that. But yeah, it's when all.
Oh, it's older than that.
Yeah, it's when me, Josh, and Drew were all roommates, and I'll never forget Drew. He brings this. It was called, like I said, it was called the cannonball, and he brings it home, and he goes, hey, let's set this off, and it was like. I don't even think it was July 4th. I think it might have been New Year's, because remember it was cold.
It was cold, yeah. I didn't know he had bought it at July 4th, and it had just been sitting.
And he had it, and then we set it off for New Year's. Right, it was New Year's Eve. So
that
Drew,
sounds right.
Yeah, because I think in the video I said, Happy New Year's, guys, and the thing, like, goes up, a good 60 feet in the air. And I'm telling you, it was so loud. I was like, oh my God.
It was big, too,
it was huge. I mean, it was like this big old explosion. And I was like, yeah, we're going to jail. Like, if anybody sees this. But what was so funny was after the firework went off, it was just one shot and pow, everybody, you could just look around the complex to see everybody
peeking out
of their house, open the windows, open the doors. It's like, oh my God.
It was so loud. That was the thing.
It was loud.
It wasn't even
loud.
like a normal firework. It was like a explosion.
It was like poof, pow. I mean, it was so loud.
Boom! Like it just shook everything.
Like Step Brothers. Are you saying pow? What does he say?
He said pow with a B at the end.
Pow. Panned. There's a D at the end. Yep. But yeah, it was very, very loud, and I was like, oh man.
Wow. I hope I can find a video of it. That'd be nice too.
If we can find a video, we'll try to include it. Like we'll try to. Hey, you ready? You ready to point? We're going to include it right now.
Oh, I hope that went. It's gonna get awkward.
If that video didn't go in at that point, it's just gonna be like me and Josh staring at the camera for a good 2.5, 3 seconds.
Yeah, it'll be.
And then we're just gonna keep continuing.
I mean, they were there, so
they saw it.
They know if it was awkward.
Yeah, they saw everything. So yeah, man, I was like, wow. But yeah, man.
What'd you do for the 4th?
Honestly, man, we hung. No, what did I do for the 4th? I don't really think we really did anything. I just hung out at the house. I remember last year for the 4th, Chad and Becca and my other buddy Chad came over, and our buddy Tony, one of the guys that lives in our neighborhood, we were all at the neighborhood pool, and it was probably 7-8 o'clock that night, and all of a sudden we see fireworks going like a good 100 feet from us. We're like, what is going on here? And it's like, where are these fireworks coming from? Because, this is a neighborhood. And I look up there and I said, oh, it's Tony. So Tony's like, yeah, man, I went and bought all these fireworks for the people. We're helping them out. So me and Chad, and I don't know how legal this was, but me and Chad, we get our fireworks that we had. And it was really cool, man, because everybody in the neighborhood came out and they actually put out blankets and had coolers and stuff like for water, drinks, or whatever. And we were shooting off fireworks for them. And I told Tony, I was like, hey, man, just do one at a time. And then at the end, we'll go ahead while you're doing one at a time. We'll do a finale. And we just fired, I think it was like 30 straight.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. And we had these.
Like a potluck fireworks.
It was just like a free fireworks show. And it was so cool because this guy comes up. And he, man, we had no idea who this dude was. He pulls up. He's like, hey, man, I've got this box that shoots up in the air. And I want to say it shot like 20 or 25 fireworks.
Oh, wow.
And he asked me, he was like, hey, do you mind if I set these off? Because I have no, I don't know where else to do them. We say, hey, go ahead, dude, fire them off. So he's firing them off. This like 25, boom, boom, boom. And then we did the finale, so it was pretty cool. And I think the neighborhood people appreciated that. I mean, come on, at one time a year, let it happen.
Well, that's how it was when I was in Colorado. I lived across the street from a park,
right?
And it was a big park, and it's like in the middle of a community, and like everyone went out there to shoot off their fireworks. So it's the same kind of thing where it was just like one firework after another. It's like someone runs out, the next person's going with all their fireworks. So
I think it's cool, really cool, man. And it seems like July 4th is one of those days that it's just like, all right, we're gonna let whatever you do slide. I mean, I know.
Yeah, it's like, and there's bigger things. It's like there's actual problems.
Right.
Like,
I mean, like fireworks.
If they show up for every call out of fireworks, they would they wouldn't be able to do anything. So they're like, we're not gonna listen to any fireworks calls.
Let it go.
Yeah, let it go that one night. Now, if you shoot off fireworks on the 5th. Then we got a problem.
I remember a couple years ago, I was down in Myrtle Beach down at my dad's, and you're not supposed to shoot fireworks on the beach at all. Like, you cannot take fireworks out there, and they've got signs, no fireworks on the beach. Yeah. But then on July 4th, everybody's just firing away on the beach, and nothing is ever said.
Yeah,
so
what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
it becomes a point. What are you gonna do? It's they're gonna show up, stop them. Someone's like 100 yards,
and then
down
they take off. Yeah, it's like these. This is the holiday that you get a hall pass.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just gonna let you
hall pass.
Yep. So we're gonna let that go. So yeah. But yeah, man. Well, Josh, we're about halfway in, man. And,
really?
Yeah.
Wow, time flies when you're having an amazing time.
Honestly, man, I forgot we were even recording a show, man.
I was just talking, man.
Me too, man. Hey, you guys are here.
Startled. I got startled.
Y'all startled us by sitting there watching us. So.
You guys like my shirt?
Yeah, I like it, man. It's very loud, kind of like a firework.
It's like a 90s fountain drink.
It is. It does look like a 90s fountain drink. It looks. Speaking of 90s, did you see they were coming up with Good Burger, the sequel? Yeah.
Or is it a sequel or like a whole?
I think it says Good Burger 2. I haven't really looked much into it.
I haven't either.
But
I'm excited.
It'll
be out early next year, I think.
I hope so. And that's going to be cool, man. Good Burger was like our childhood. I mean, how many times did you and I watch it when we were all living together and quoted the movie, word for word?
I would quote about 50% of the movie, but you knew every word of the movie. I was like, wow, they're messing around.
Yep. So yep. Well, we're halfway in, guys, and Josh.
Time for me to set my chest on fire.
That is. Again, Josh, you get to do the honors. You are the master distiller of pouring liquor. So,
well, I don't know if those words made sense.
The master distiller of pouring liquor. Yeah. Well, this is the Joco Weekend Show of pouring liquor.
This is the Joco Weekend Show.
Yep. And again,
with Jack Daniel's
12 year. Again, guys, we are sorry. I know my buddy Casey, along with many others, are going to give us a lot of flack for this, for shooting such a great whiskey. But hey, this is
Corey told me he didn't care. He was like, I don't care. He was like, I don't care what they think.
I do care what they think. That's why we love watching. That's why we love That's why we love our following. So, but yeah, hey, either way, we love you guys, and this shot is for you guys, and it's not just for us to enjoy, but we want to enjoy it for you. So,
all right, guys.
Josh,
cheers,
cheers. Ooh, okay, that. Josh, I'm still getting. Oh man.
Oh. Ooh.
That's
what in the world?
Okay, that was different than the first one. Oh,
you supposed to shake it or what?
I don't know. Shaken, not stirred. That was a little bit. Oh, that was stronger than the other.
That's a strong. I think it's just because we had gone so long without.
Yeah, our palate cleared up. Oh, man. People still love the face, Josh. They love when you do the reaction like you do. Yeah, I see it.
Well, it's their lucky day.
I hear that all the time.
Oh, it's like...
Yeah.
God,
this is a bit different because I want to say it was last episode we did the Jack and Coke cans.
We did, you're right.
Yeah, we did the cans, and hopefully you guys have been able to see those in the market now and tried them. But yeah, we that was the first time we've changed it up. I
feel like I turned into a dragon and shot fire.
It was you're right. My chest is a little warm. It's a little warm, but I tell you again, we are drinking stuff at the wrong time of year. It's hot. It's July. That's winter drink.
Yeah,
so it's cold.
It's a spicy.
It is a spicy. Yeah, it keeps you warm when you're cold. Yeah,
and we're warm.
We're definitely warm. And again, we're here at the studio. I get here and Josh has got the AC set to 80. The AC now set to 80. So of course, it's just I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where his mind is when it comes
Corey dresses like this in the wintertime.
In the wintertime. T-shirt, gym
shorts.
shorts.
It's not me. You think it's me? It's definitely him.
I'm telling you, man, my body runs hot. So, but still, Josh had to.
Hey, that's a nice glisten on your forehead.
It is. I think it's the light, man. Yeah.
Well,
I put they got this stuff. It's called ice cold for after I shave my head, and it's like an ice cold. It's really cool, man, because I shave in the shower, and after I shave my head, it's like a gel.
Dancing in the mirror. Yeah. Shave it. Is that a song?
Ain't that
shaving in the shower? Is that a song? I may be making it up.
Singing in the shower, I think. Wasn't that Becky G or something like that?
I don't know.
I think that was her. Ironically, Becky G, and I could be wrong, that was a Power Rangers movie that came out a couple years ago. And I want to say she was in it. I think she was the Yellow Ranger.
Really?
I think she was. I'm not 100% sure. I might have to look that up. Might have to fact check that. But she.
If anyone knows, it'd be you.
When it comes to the Power Rangers, I do. Yeah. But yeah, there is this thing called I want to say it's ice cold moisturizing gel, and every time I shave my head and get done with it, man, it's like it literally feels like ice.
Just like rub it on.
Oh yeah, I just put it on my head and on my face.
Rub it in.
And then it gives me this little shine, like I've polished my.
I mean, it's very look like dude, that's shiny, man.
You remember that time?
Look back this way. Let them see. No, look this way.
This way.
Yeah.
Shiny. See, I can't see.
Yeah. Now try to look quick before.
Okay, so hurry up, look quick. Yeah. So you remember that time, Josh? I think I wore a white shirt and I just shaved my head and I wore a white shirt. Remember the light kept adjusting? It would get real bright.
Yeah. Man, it was like you were an angel.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on here? Yeah. So yeah, it was. It's been pretty cool. But yeah, that's what I use. Hopefully you at some point will get to shave your head. See, I can't do the beard thing, man. I do the goatee.
You don't like the beard?
So Chad, our buddy Chad, he does the big beard.
Yeah, he does full beard.
Yeah, and he'll I don't know if he shaves the side of his head, but I know he's got hair. But he always wears a hat, so there's no way to tell. But man, I've tried to do the line, and man, I can't do it. So I just keep the goatee. The goatee is what I do.
Yeah,
so
I don't think I've ever seen you with anything but the goatee.
The goatee and the bald-headed hair. At some point when I was younger, I mean, probably in maybe middle school, elementary school, I did have hair. But as I got older, I just got, did the buzz cut. Yeah. And I remember one time, I was, trimming my hair, no guard. I said, man, I've never shaved it. Let's see what happens. So I shaved my head. That was a mistake. First shave, scrape half of this off. I was bleeding everywhere. It was so bad. But yeah, it was.
Let's see what happens.
Like 911. I'm like, what's the number to 911?
Oh man, that's hilarious.
It was pretty bad. So yeah,
I feel like for me, the more hair I lost on top of my head, the more my beard grows because it's like. The older
it adjusts.
Yeah,
it adjusts
exactly.
down.
I used to not I've only had this capability for the past 2-3 years.
Well, that's all I've ever seen is the whole beard too.
Well, no, because when we first, I had the chin strap.
You did have.
Yeah, because this wouldn't grow on my cheek.
That's right.
But I did always have it. I've always had sideburns since I was a teenager.
You had it lined up real nice.
Yeah. So I had
kind of let that fill in.
Yeah, and then the past 2 or 3 years it started growing. So.
Yep.
But yeah, it's I like it. I like having it.
You ever thought about just getting rid of all of it, taking all your hair off?
Yeah, I've thought about it, but then I'm like, nah, because once I do it, that's it. I'll probably be too lazy to let it grow again.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man. So I try to shave my head every other day. Maybe on a Friday, on a Saturday, Sunday, I let it ride. But I try to do it Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Mm-hmm. But man, I'm gonna tell you, I can tell if I miss a day. Oh man, it's tough.
Oh yeah, you got the stubbles.
Yeah, the stubbles, and then you start getting the ingrown hairs and mess.
Yeah, but, see, that's what I'm saying. You gotta
stay on
commitment. Yeah,
you gotta stay.
Or it's you gotta just go through that awkward phase for a few days.
Right.
And
that's right. Yeah, and it's just man, I try to make sure I have this clean for every podcast, and I got a buddy Johnny that works at one of the ABC stores that I service, and he always jokes with him because if you can tell, I've got the line. Even though I shave my head, you can still see there's hair. And he always jokes with me. He's like, man, I don't even use a razor. I just use a no guard. He said, but I can still see your hairline. And since my hair's pretty much, we're getting older, so my hair's going back. It's like, you know what? Just shave it all off and be done with it. So I kind of like the like how Stone Cold used to do it. back in the wrestling days in the 90s, where he was bald headed. Yeah. He had the goatee and the bald head. Yeah. But man, he had to have been wearing like makeup or something, because if you go back and watch those clips of Stone Cold, and we'll put them in right now, like a picture of Stone Cold, like it had to have been makeup or something, or he had to be getting it waxed, because you didn't see any hairline. It was just the bald head look. Yeah. So. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So
and they probably did have people like hair and makeup that would like take care of them too.
Yeah, they had to have, because they always put that gel and stuff on them too. So when they wrestle, they don't, rip their skin off or tear their skin up. So
another thing I just thought about too.
What's that?
He's older, so maybe it's like. His would be like yours, but it's like white hair. It's like gray,
But
so
but back then he was our age now, right. So I mean he was in his 30s back then. So it had to have been makeup. It had to have been the way they did the makeup, because it was all TV, it was all acting, entertainment. So
yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, but and Damian, our buddy Damian Moore, he would talking about wrestling, that's he loves his wrestling, man, and we always joke about it, because I've kind of gotten out of wrestling over the years, especially now. I mean, it's just not as good as it used to be, but
it was great back in the day, man.
Man, back in the 90s, 97, 98, 99, The Rock, Stone Cold,
Kurt Angle,
it's funny. I was watching this thing on YouTube the other day. Did you know it was the 25th anniversary of The Undertaker and Mankind when they did their infamous Hell in a Cell at the King of the Ring, where Undertaker threw him off the Hell in a Cell?
Yeah.
It's the 25th anniversary, and I watched that the other day, and I was like, man, dude, that was 25 years ago. I mean, dude, we were 8, 9 years old. Where did all that time go? And it's like, man, like it's crazy to think now how long that's been. And they made a good point when I was watching that documentary. I don't really think it was a documentary. It was The Undertaker and Mankind watching the match and talking about it. But they said that they did something that people will talk about long after The Undertaker and Mick Foley Mark Calloway and Mick Foley passed away. And it's true, man. 25 years later, here we are still talking about where Mankind flew off the top of the cage and crashed to the announce table.
I was on Instagram the other day, and you know what came up?
What was that?
It was Shane McMahon's jumps off of stuff. I was like, at the time, I didn't even think of how impressive it was. Yeah. But looking at those clips now, I'm like, that dude was just like throwing his body over.
I mean, he had no fear. He would just jump, didn't care.
That was dangerous. Yep. Dude was dangerous.
But it's crazy. A lot of people, and again, yes, the wrestling, it is all predetermined. They decide who's going to win these matches. But man, the stuff that they put their bodies through. I mean, those rings are hard, man. Have you ever been in a wrestling ring? Man, I mean, it's
wood though, right?
It's just a straight wood padding. Yes, it has some like bounce to it, but I mean, there's like padding that thick. And I mean, dude, they're hitting the floor. Yeah. I mean, they're hitting each other with real stuff. Yeah. And it's just, I mean, take Mick Foley for instance. I mean, look at him now. Like if you just watch some of his videos with him walking, with him, just seeing how his body is, man, it's just he's
been through it. Yeah.
He's been through it, man. He put himself through a lot, and it's really taken a toll on him. And it's man. But yeah, I will say this, and Damien, I know you're gonna hate me for this because I love 1999, but Mick Foley was probably my all-time favorite wrestler, man. He beat The Rock twice for the title, and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The Rock was my favorite.
Yeah, The Rock was a good one, but a man that beat Stone Cold and The Rock twice for the title. Yeah. This is a lot, man, for back in the day. So especially back then, so big time back then.
Yeah, so awesome days. God. Yo, how did we get on this topic,
dude, I don't know, man. We were talking about shaving. Well, the Stone Cold thing. We were talking about shaving my head. Yeah, Stone Cold. Yeah. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of the podcast, man. We talk about pretty much anything.
What are we even talking about?
Well, see, that's the in episode 1, the pilot, you said we're going to talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah, so, I wasn't lying.
Yeah, you weren't lying. But I think, honestly, I really think that the people that watch us and that support us, I think they like that because we kind of keep it interesting. We don't stay on one topic for the whole show. Yeah. We talk about
we keep our attention deficit.
Yeah, it's just we sprinkle in things here and there, and 10 to 15 minutes on one thing. Of course, whatever we're drinking, we spend a little bit more time on that, but that's to to show some cheers and some thank you for the people that are watching us. But like you said, for the most part, we sprinkle around whatever we talk about. So
exactly, we had a plan for that. I don't even remember what the plan was.
I don't even remember what it was either.
Like where we even at?
Yeah, I don't either. But you said something about Las Vegas. You had mentioned something about that,
bruh.
So tell me about that.
Orb. Hold on, let me look this thing up.
Yeah,
it's on. Have you seen it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I have not. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm gonna type in Las Vegas Orb.
What's
Vegas
the name
Orb?
of it?
Hold on. Yeah, hang on. Let me. Las Vegas.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So it's called the LED Sphere.
LED Sphere.
It costs $2 billion to build. Right.
Wow.
And I'll put a picture up on the screen here.
It's going to be right there.
Maybe.
Are you putting it there, Josh? So if I'm pointing, it's going to be right there. It's going to be at the end.
Yeah, wherever you point, it's going to be somewhere else. Just remember.
So I'm going to point here, and it's going to be right here.
Oh, but look at that. So it's an orb. It's a huge...
And it's going to show up on the screen.
It's a huge thing. Yeah, you look at it, and we'll have it on the screen.
The orb.
But it's a huge, sphere, and it's supposed to be, the biggest, LED screen in the world.
Okay.
And it's... it's gonna have events and immersive experiences in it.
That's cool.
And it turned on for the first time a week ago or something like that. And when you could see it's a game changer. It's absolutely stunning. They have it looking like an eyeball. They have it looking like the moon.
Make sure we take some of those photos and put them in as we're talking about it now.
Is that Mars? I think it looks like.
Yeah, because I've never even heard of that.
Planet Earth. Dog, that's just. It's incredible. I feel like I need to book a trip to Vegas.
Yeah.
To eat at Hell's Kitchen.
Well,
Gordon
we
Ramsay.
had talked. Dude, I love Gordon Ramsay. We had talked about that. We had talked about going to Vegas.
Dog. I'm down. I need to have that beef Wellington.
Oh man,
I had it once, and I was like, I'll plan a whole trip to have it again. That's how good it was.
Well, we had talked about going to Vegas, so at some point, if we keep on talking about it, there's going to be a point where we're going to do one of these podcasts in Las Vegas, or we're going to at least do something, whether it be a short
video
or a 15-minute video at Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay. Dude, I'd love to meet him. That guy,
he's probably not going to be there, but
but it is his kitchen though.
Yeah.
And in Hell's Kitchen, I watched that show. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. But the restaurant, so I went last time I went to Vegas, which was a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was during COVID. It was at the end. It's 2021.
Right.
So it was September 2021, something like that. And we went to Hell's Kitchen. God. And let me tell you what, man. I took a bite. I ordered the beef, but I was like, I got to.
Was it that good?
Full menu. But so I cut into it. They have this little sauce that comes with that, the thin sauce.
What kind of sauce? Was it like a jus sauce? The stuff that you dip in your wrist?
No, it wasn't that. It was thicker than that.
So
it was dark sauce. So
gotcha.
It's supposed. I don't know what it was.
Do they drizzle it over it, or is it
so they had it the Wellington was cut in half and opened up. The sauce was on the plate in the middle.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like you dip it in there. I got you.
Yeah. Then they had creamy potatoes and carrots and stuff like that.
Now, I haven't eaten anything since lunch, so after this we're gonna have to go get some food. We're gonna have to go get a beef. We're going to Las Vegas.
We're going to Vegas right now.
After this, guys, we're going to Las Vegas. So as soon as this podcast is over, we're gonna book a flight. We're going to Las Vegas.
But let me tell you the moment though. I cut a piece off, dipped it in the sauce, put it in my mouth, and I was like. It's just that feeling where your shoulders drop and you're just
it's such a relief.
I was like, I didn't realize food could be that good. I was like, food can be like this. Now I get up to that point, I was like, I don't get how people can go to these fancy restaurants and spend hundreds of dollars on fancy dinners.
Now you know why.
I understand now. I was like, is there better food than that? Because Hell's Kitchen, it's expensive, but it's not it's not super expensive like that. But I'm like. If this is like this, what are those food? What does that food taste like? I was like, oh man, it changed my life. I was like, like I said, I'll go just to eat that beef Wellington again.
God, I've never
go to the Sphere.
Yeah, that would be cool, man. We really need to do something like that. And like I said, if we ever do, we will let you guys know. We will do a short or some sort of video. So I don't know how we're going to pack
a compilation or something.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to pack all this stuff up, but
everything.
We got to take the light. We got to take the lava lamp. Yeah, everything with us. But
you guys can't block the sidewalk here. It's we're filming our podcast. It's like we're filming the podcast.
Yeah, we're filming the podcast. Don't look. So
Don't look.
But yeah, it's man. I've heard nothing but good things about Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen because
it was good.
They have the what's it called, the episodes where they are amateur chefs that they're not. I don't really want to say amateur, but they are learning. He is deciding who's going to be their best chef. But I have seen clips where they actually have good chefs in there cooking good food.
Yeah. Well, so it wasn't the show though.
Right. It
was like they were just having dinner.
Right. They were just. It was just normal chefs.
Yeah.
Professional chefs in there making food.
Exactly. I think there's 3 of them though. I think there's one in California.
Okay.
There was one in Lake Tahoe or Reno, like that area. And then there was one in Las Vegas.
That's Nevada too. So there's
4. So yeah, there's 2 in Nevada.
There's 2 in Nevada. Okay, and then California.
One in California and one in like Washington D.C.
Okay, so wow.
So
okay,
4,
cool.
yeah.
On the east side, on the eastern side of the U.S.
Yeah. And cool. I want to go back.
Man.
It was
I've
good.
never been, but I've always loved, Gordon Ramsay, Bobby Flay. I love those guys. I think I've said this before when me and Rob, shout out to my boy Rob. And, Alex, we would always go up to Maryland Live to the casino up there. They had Bobby Flay's restaurant. Mm-hmm. And, they had his burgers and stuff. Bobby Flay and Gordon Ramsay, man, they're probably my 2 favorite chefs, man.
Yeah.
Those guys, I've never had Gordon Ramsay's food. I've never had Bobby Flay cook anything, but I have been to his restaurant.
Yeah. It's the same kind of thing. It's like, here's the thing, too. It's like
that's what I like.
Those chefs, they come up with the recipe and the menu and stuff.
Yeah.
But the chefs that cook it are just as capable to, like, execute it. It's like, if they came and cooked it themselves, it wouldn't be any better.
And they don't just hire anybody.
Yeah.
They get professional, I mean, like, the best cooks, chefs, whatever it may be, whether, no matter what it is, that they pick the best of the best.
Exactly.
So
because their name is attached to the restaurant.
Yeah.
So they're gonna make sure it's like
they're gonna make sure you get the best. And the service, man, it's amazing. You can tell when you go to restaurants like that or wherever, the Gordon Ramsays, the Bobby Flays, the service is immaculate because they understand the service industry.
It's experience.
Exactly. Yeah. They understand that, and they know that, man, when you mess with people's food, people are very picky. So even if you don't get it right, at least get it to as close as you can to their liking. Because, people, that's just the way it is.
It's like, try your hardest.
Exactly. Do 120%, and we'll figure it out from there. But yeah, so, yeah, man. But, Josh, the lava lamp, it's actually...
Oh, it's starting.
It's starting, yeah.
I see it? Yeah.
It's in there, so yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to move a little bit.
It's starting to move, yeah, man.
They say it takes 3 hours to, like, work at its capacity. That thing looks really good when it's working because of the clear. The old one I had was like a orange liquid in it.
Oh, really?
So it was like, it looked cool, but this one looks so much sharper and vivid because it's a clear liquid with a red lava. So it's like,
well, it fits our tone because we got the blue lighting, behind me, behind you, and you got red, the lamp here, and then the red lava lamp. So with the blue in the background, so the lighting fits perfect, man.
Yeah, maybe we should get pink next week.
I don't know, man. I like the red. I think we've done good with this guy. He's honestly been with us since day one. Red has been here, and that was the name we decided to name it Red. I mean, that's just as generic as we can get it. But Red has been with us since day one. I mean, since podcast.
I didn't agree on this name, just for the record.
Josh did agree on it.
I did not agree on the name.
He says Red. This on camera. But
Red?
What name did you agree on?
Marcus.
Okay, Marcus. I like Spatch better. Spatch, would you move?
Of course, the Good Burger reference.
Yep. But I don't know if we decided on Red. It just Red seems to work. But yeah, honestly, Josh, he's been with us since day one. He's been here with us since we started. The pilot out there in the hallway or in the kitchenway. Before we got to the studio. So
it's much better in here.
It is, and the people that I've talked to, my buddies that have watched and others that have watched too, they actually like this setup. They like the setup that we did starting, but it is a little bit more
comfortable.
It is more comfortable.
Look at me, I'm like my arm is leaning on the couch.
Too. Yeah,
Look at that.
I'm laid back. I'm not even in the camera. I'm half out of the camera.
Yeah,
but
you are.
But
careful, it'll flip backwards.
I don't want to do that. But it's this has been fun, man, and I'm glad that. I know we talk about it about every other show, but I'm glad this has worked out, and I just hope that the people that do watch us have really enjoyed what we've done. And like we said, we really are appreciative to the people that do watch us, and the ones that don't, that's fine too. It's whatever they want to do. But we just enjoy doing what we do, and I'm happy, and we're very fortunate and blessed that we can do something like this.
Exactly.
So we're
guys, don't be afraid to leave your feedback in the comments.
Yes.
We love hearing from you guys.
Yeah.
We read every single comment.
Absolutely.
On every single video.
We do. Yeah.
So
and we appreciate everything you guys have done, and all the support up to this point. And this isn't goodbye. This we're just we're just getting started. When I was in the 3rd grade. So this is we're just getting started, and me and Josh, we're very comfortable at doing this now, and I think that it's only gonna get better, man. This is episode 7. Again, 6 episodes ago when we just started, we didn't think we'd make it this far, and here we are. I mean,
I knew we'd make it this far.
I don't think but whatever, man. But yeah, it's fun, man, and I enjoy every time, and like I said, like he just said too, we appreciate all the feedback, all the support. Every episode, we really look forward to doing this because we understand how fun this is to you guys, and we really hope that you guys are enjoying what you see, and we try to do our best for y'all because this is fun to us as well. So
exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
So we would not be here if it wasn't for y'all. So just pat yourself on the back, let you guys know that hey, it's because of you guys that we do what we do, and we're just gonna continue to do it.
Guys, think about it this way. You're here for the beginning of what's going to be a multi-platinum podcast.
Multi-platinum. We're not singing music, John.
Yeah, we are.
Well, we do have.
That's next week. That's next week. I'm a Joco weekend show.
Hey, and the music goes right there. So we do have a theme song. So yeah. But it's always fun, man. Taking having this time. But yeah, we always look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all. But this has been a great show, man, and we're good, 52 minutes, 53 minutes in, you ready to
we can wrap this puppy up,
wrap this guy up, and hey, as always, man, I want to let you do the honors. So
I feel like I haven't done the honors.
I don't think you have.
Say as always.
I promise you, if you go back and watch the episodes,
I'll see right now.
I want you to
guys go back and look at every single episode. Front to back.
Yeah, front to back.
Front to back.
So what we're going to do at this moment, and I'm hoping Josh can do it, we're going to get ready to freeze. We're going to point. So each episode that we've done from 1 till now, we're going to see Josh pouring the shot glasses. Ready, go. All right, so
you guys are having one too.
You guys will have one with us too, and even if you don't. Like I said, we'll keep the Rick and Morty and the Hershey glass somewhere in the camera.
So get that $7,000 worth of whiskey.
You just spill all of it around on the floor.
You just waste.
Why don't you pour with your right hand? Because aren't you right-handed?
I'm both-handed. And you see, I was right.
And you see, I was right.
Who was right?
Who was right? Who was right? Put it in the comments down below. Let us know who was right. But Josh has always done the honors.
I think I poured it more often than not.
You've always poured as far as I can remember. You have poured them.
Maybe I have. You know what? I'm always willing to
because see, I always
that I'm wrong.
See, you got to turn, Josh. You got to look at that. They can't see it. You got to turn it. They're not scanning the bottle. They're not ringing it up at a cash register. They're not.
Oh dear.
There you go. Okay. So, but as always, guys, we love you guys, and we appreciate you guys stopping by.
Yeah, it was great.
It was a great week, man. It was
great time.
Good time.
You guys being here.
Appreciate you guys stopping by and seeing us, and we hope you enjoyed what you saw in episode 7. As always, believe in yourself.
You have everything it takes to succeed in life with you right now. And thanks for watching the Joco Weekend Show. Have a great one, guys.
Have a good one, guys. We love you guys. Take care. Peace.